Well, CBS News intelligence and national security reporter Olivia Gazis joins us now on the phone right now. The first question I have for you is, what do we know about the members of the U.S. government and other world leaders? Were they notified about any of this?
A great question, because normally the White House would give key leaders in Congress a heads up if it is going to take significant action of this sort. We have learned this evening that some leadership in Congress, including the Senate majority and minority leaders, the House minority and majority leaders, and the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, all were briefed ahead of time. Not briefed ahead of time was the Senate Intelligence Committee Vice Chairman Mark Warner, or the House Intelligence Committee ranking member Jim Himes. Democratic leadership, who normally would be briefed in situations like these, left out of the and only learning after the fact that the U.S. was going to take this kind of action. And I think that is notable because the president tonight was very declarative about saying that Iran's three key enrichment facilities were completely and totally obliterated. The national security sources I've been speaking with are saying that it's very early to have carried out what is called a battle damage assessment, in which U.S. officials would be taking a look at overhead imagery of these sites. They would be combing through signals intelligence, meaning intercepted communications among officials in Iran discussing potential damage. They would be combing through human intelligence sources, telling the U.S. or our ally Israel what may or may not have been damaged. Absent confirmation of how extensive the damage actually was, there is still an open question. Can Iran pick up the pieces and restart its program? Is it possibly still in a position to sprint towards a nuclear weapon at this point, as some intelligence analysts believed might have happened if the U.S. entered this conflict and did not deliver significant damage to its nuclear sites? Importantly, I think the president left the door this evening to diplomacy open. He has left things in Iran's court, saying that if peace doesn't come quickly, we will go after other targets. Right now, as you've been discussing, the U.S. has 40,000 troops in the region. It has diplomatic outposts still open and operating. It has hundreds of thousands of American citizens in the region. We heard today that 70 of them left in two flights from Tel Aviv to Athens in Greece. Beyond American citizens as targets, it has close allies, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, all also now very much at risk for retaliation from the Iranian regime. A lot is going to depend on whether the regime now calculates that it will survive if it retaliates against the U.S., or if it decides that in fact, would be suicidal and stands down and resorts to diplomacy.
Olivia, thank you so much for that information for us on all of this going on, this breaking news that we've been hearing throughout the past 24 hours.